Right, so yesterday we stopped having sheared this bolt here. Today I think what we're going to try to do is see if we can work out how to release the timing chain so that we could actually pull it out if necessary, because the aim here is we've been trying to get the head off. But what we're going to do first is try the impact wrench on there again to see if we get any movement. So we've got two studs that are loose. There's one that's come out, this is the fourth one. And number 5 is also loose, so that will come out. But we haven't got anywhere with the others yet. We haven't tried.
Can't get that one moving.
No, it was number 5,
oh.
yeah.
Oh, the 5th one, right.
It was, if you, yeah, there we go. See, so we got that one going as well. So we got 2.
It's a bit stiff.
Yeah, it'll come out with this though. It's easier with this, isn't it? So we've got those, and we're just gonna, well, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're with WD-40 those to try to loosen them up a bit. So we've got 4 and 5 out, as you can see. They look in pretty good condition. So this is number 4. It's got a little bit of rust on it, but actually doesn't look bad. There we go, get it in view. And 5 is in better condition even, so we're happy with that. I mean, clearly it's, you know, it's rusted on there, but that seems okay. Here's number 5. So those look okay, and we're quite happy there. We've also got this stud puller, which we're going to try now. We tried yesterday briefly, but couldn't get it work. But it seems to be like a normal puller, so it's got 1, 2, 3 kind of clamps, and we just turn it on, and we think it's meant to grab hold, but we don't seem to be able to get it working. So we're going to have another go at it now, and if not, we're going to try a double nut method. Have we got the extension? Did you put it away?
I've got it. Doesn't seem to be gripping at all.
That's going the wrong way.
Oh. You come into threads if it's with.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just not getting enough grip. Oh well. So we'll try double nuts. Yeah, straight into it.
Yeah.
Did you bring a hammer out?
No.
Because let's give it a whack first. Okay.
When we go out the front door of the garage,
No, it's clean. I haven't done that tight enough.
you
Sorry?
want me to pick it up from the front door?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Have you? Right.
No.
Right.
They're both turning.
Yeah. No. No.
No. Well,
if you get the hexagons lined up,
yeah.
and it goes on both,
Then I'll just pull them off together.
well, yeah.
Yeah. So you want it on both, do you?
Well, get it on. I'll try and tighten this a bit more. Right.
No, this is moving, and I'm not seeing the stud moving.
No,
And I didn't even actually see the other one move that time, so I'm not happy.
no, we don't want to.
No.
Right.
No, I've come off.
Right. What are we doing? Taking them off?
Yeah, no, that wasn't turning, John. Mine had slipped off. So, oh, it is loose.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you have got it loose. Right, so that's not working for us. Although, I have a feeling that's moved a tiny amount. And so I'm going to just stop the video and have a look. Isn't it typical? We stop videoing and it comes off. So this is number 2. Alright. Then we've numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 we couldn't get to move. Although I think it might have moved a tiny amount. 2 we've got here. We just need to take those nuts off to try number 1. So some progress. Right, we're going to try this again. Have you just taken the spanner away? No, it's here. So probably won't work on this one because I'm trying to film it, but we started by tightening it up. So they're together. Let's see if we can get this one to move. Oh yeah, that's coming easily as well.
Oh, good.
We can't quite work out what's going on here. So with the 2 nuts on, when we try to loosen, both nuts are turning together. We don't seem to be able to tighten enough. So we're going to see if we've got a star washer to put between the 2 to hopefully make them grip better. Okay, so some progress because the star washer has locked those together, or feels like it has. We now just can't shift it. We still can't get that out, so we're going to have a couple hours break or something and let it soak a bit and make sure we don't break something. But in the meantime, we did work out how the stud extractor works. It has to grip onto the, not onto the thread, but onto the shaft. And once it's on the shaft, it will actually lock in place. So this is number 4, is it, or 5? One of them. And the bolt we couldn't get loose until we did it with this. So we know how to do that now and how it works, which is good. Because that actually does mean if we can't pull if we can't unscrew this one, then when we pull the head off it, which might also be difficult, or is also difficult, but when we pull the head off it, we would be able to then use the stud extractor to pull it out. So we've got 3 bolts here. These 2 are loose. We've got 1, 2, and then third one at the back there that we have to try to get off, plus this. If we can get this out, then we're tempted to just cut the exhaust pipe and pull it out vertically. But if we can't get that out, we won't be able to do that. So, at which point we have to get these ones off the manifold. So that's where we are. Right, the bearings are off. We've got this on here and we're trying to take these off. Now we can't turn the engine, so we can't rotate it to get these in an easy position. So we took the hard one off first. We're getting a wire now to just go through here so we don't lose this tab down into the engine, and then we'll take this one off. So we've got them. We've got both of the bolts out. We can take this out. We're noting that stand part is at the top, so we know that this will all turn together. So those we now know how those 2 line up here. Yeah. For the end of the cam. Yeah.
And
yeah.
the notch is at.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So we know how that will go back in now, and we've got that off. We're just going to make sure we pull out this tab as well. And good. Right, so it looks like the cam followers are all loose except for that one at the end for cylinder 4, which is we can't turn, but all the others are turning quite freely. So we're thinking about giving it a little wrap, see if that helps. So you can see here we put a bit of copper stud and it had a knock on that one and it just went down. It's still not loosened up and it stayed there. We've got the same here. We tried knocking it down a bit and you can see the spring's gone down and hasn't come back. When we've tried pushing on these, we can move this one, but I can't get any of the others to go down, so it looks like the valve stems are all stuck in one way or another. So I think we're going to WD-40 them all. Yeah. We're going to try some WD-40 on all of those and see if that helps loosen stuff up. So we decided to leave it there for today. We've put the rocker cover back on. We took each of the what are they called, John? Cam valves, cam caps.
Camshaft bearing caps.
The camshaft bearing caps. We took each of those off, or at least we took 7 of them off. The 7 where the springs weren't springing back. And we squirted a bit of WD-40 down each of those and covered them up again. So, and we put that back on to protect it. We put the spark plugs back in. We're just going to bung up those holes as well for the inlet manifold. Because we don't know if we will get the chance to do anything tomorrow, or if it's going to be another 4 to 6 weeks before we get another chance. So we're just preparing for if the weather's potentially not going to be good tomorrow. So that's what we're waiting for. Matter of time, but it's the following day, and I've managed to get the 2 studs out from here and here. This one, there was just a hole, so they didn't put one in at some point. So I know these 2 are loose. I might just take them out. This one we're going to have a problem with because it is threaded the whole way through and it's sheared off. But I'm going to work on the back one now. I've not been able to get any leverage on the bolt at the back around here, so that's not been shifted at all so far. and really even when we get it on there's no movement because of the starter motor in the way, so I think the starter motor has to come out for us to have enough movement. And I can just begin to feel it drizzle now. And starter motors, looks like there's quite a lot to come out on this car in order to get it out, so, and we'd want to lift it up, so that's not going to happen today. In the meantime, I've been working on the manifold to the exhaust, and I've got two of the nuts off. So I've got the one off over here and the one over there, but we can't get this one shifted, primarily because we can't actually get anything on it. I'm not sure if it's bent or what, but we just can't get something to fit in here. Apart from an open head spanner, and that's trying to slip off when we try to turn it. So we're going to apply some heat to it to see if that helps. And we'll give that a quick go. And given the way the rain's starting, we'll probably stop at that point.